How do I pull up chat? Okay, well I can have myself. Okay. What if I do? Scummy. Dude, I don't know how to read chat other than being on a delay. And then I can't listen to my music, bro. We're cooked. It's nice and cloudy out today, so it's a good day to... Can I... I'd rather mute myself, at least. I guess we just run with no music, bro. Run it. We do it live. It's gonna be... We'll see. We'll have to... Also out in the middle of nowhere. I'm out in the country, so if it works here, it should work everywhere because it's on my mobile hotspot in the middle of nowhere. We'll see. In cross country, we used to have to run that way because coach found out why we this way. But I'm but out. What is album? I wonder. I wanted to run out, but now I'm curious. I was magnificent corn. Should we just... Let's just test. Oh, dude. I should run out here, though. I don't want to test, man. Do I just send it and drive back into town and see if it's better? To be honest, though, it's Nebraska, dude. I don't think it's gonna be much better. I don't know what to do. Fly in my ear. Okay. So I could... Nah, let's just run. Let's just run. We'll just run, man. We're already out here. We'll see how it goes. I'm curious about the image stabilization, though. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell. Stable. But basically, what I'm trying to say was, did I actually start my run? I'm stupid. Fuck. Oh my god. GPS connect. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Don't even know how far we're going. Okay. like on cross country, we used to run the other way from here because, well, we used to run this way actually, rather, because it's not as hilly. And then coach found out why we were doing it. So then they made us run the other way because it's like, oh, you're avoiding the hills. You need the hills for training. It's like, damn it. This is also a good test of how awkward it is to hold this and how tiring it might be. I have not run on gravel in a while either. Is it running any smoother, Scummy? I should have charged my phone up too. We're only on 24%. I low-key was afraid if we ran in town, I would just accidentally dox myself. But it might be the move. I should put my phone so I can swap. And look, we're only at a 750. At least we're sub 8. We're almost a half mile. It is some of this good Nebraska backdrop here. Nothing but corn. Half mile. Definitely feeling it. All right, hang on. Is anyone in chat? I have a little bit stronger cell service here. I think we're done lagging. I saw, woo, Softy in me, hang on. Maybe I can get him in here. Shoot him a little message here. I hate that this way I'm on a delay, so I really don't have a visual feedback until like 30 seconds later. So, as you guys may or may not know, your boy's from Nebraska. So, on this side here, we have a cornfield. Then on this side here, there's beans. What farmers like to swap it every plant season usually. So they plant it every other. So next year, this side will probably be beans and the other side will be corn, because they use different nutrients in the soil. So to get the best out of the soil, you get a better yield that way. Little fun fact that nobody probably cared about, but you got it. Doing a little walk run, I don't care. My goal is cardio today. I would rather run consistently, but the main premise is the more time I can be active with my heart rate elevated, the better for the cardio. So if I walk a little bit and then run and end up running more overall, we'll take it. And we're also just trying to test this shit out. Our pace is gonna be tanked now. Oh, we're up to 7:30 though. How far are we? 0.75 miles? I used to bike this road all the time. Not the one I'm on now, I guess, but the one I just crossed when I was younger. I ordered a head strap as well. That might be better. It would be more of a view like this though. So we'll see what that looks like right now. Of course, it might be a little more stable. I'm so behind I can't see it yet. Damn, that's kind of smooth. It's angled. That's me running, dude? That's crazy. Man, without me in the frame, you can't tell that I'm working. That's good news for the skating vids when we do the inline skates, because I thought that would already make it more smooth. It would be hella smooth. Though I don't know if I want to use the head strap for that. Or a stick so I can get like close ground shots gliding along the ground. Because I think we could get some cool looking footage. That's 1 mile. Let's turn it back. So we're a mile out now. You can't even see where we came from. Because we're on the other side of that stop sign. This is where we came from. And about 0.75 miles more. So we at least have to run a mile to get back. Whew. Which is awesome. Not feeling too bad. I might be cheating a little bit with the walking, but
I'll take it, man. It definitely adds to the difficulty holding my phone and the GoPro. So I need to figure out a way to do that more efficiently, like some sort of wrist strap for chat and some sort of thing to hold the GoPro for me would be ideal. Cause like this is gonna be ugly, all right? I'm gonna swing my arm like I'm running normally rather than trying to hold the GoPro. Already going so much faster. I'm feeling so much better. So it definitely holds us back a little bit. I had a longer like selfie stick I was gonna use, but it felt even less secure, so I thought it would be too shaky. But this image stabilization is impressing me. Make sure no cars hit us. Woo! My walk is sick. Boy, we kicked up a nice dust cloud on these gravel roads. I'll let that dust settle a bit, to be honest with you. This is Nebraska. This is where the Nebraska crossroad demons are. Right here. Man, is anybody in chat here that can tell me if we stop lagging? Because I think it's working. I think at this rate we could do more than 2. I haven't ran in a while, but I've been doing like every once in a while. Most of the days in a row last week, I was doing a half-mile warm-up before lifting weights. So that's not nothing. It is on a treadmill though, which is fake running to me, but I can't ever tell which way it's fake. I can't tell if it's easier or harder, because I swear pace-wise is harder, but effort-wise it seems easier. I don't know. Because that's like, the ground's moving under you no matter what. So it can't take into account how hard you push off the ground. So I feel like it can't tell how strong my legs are and how long my stride could really be. But that's just a theory. I mean, you push off the treadmill too, I guess. But I don't know, something about it feels different. From a pure experience standpoint. This coast is slight downhill. Yeah. I'm upset that kick's not working for this. Is something I'm doing wrong with the URL? Holy fuck. Just a second, chat. I popped my shoulder a little bit. We are 1.6 miles in. Oh, definitely feeling it. I'm actually not sure if I feel it more in my legs or my cardio. I want to say my legs. I definitely feel the cardio, but I feel like I got the heart for it still. My legs definitely feeling it. Also, since we've been lifting, you gotta think we put on weight, which is good for me. It's really good. But that technically makes running a little harder. That's why runners don't look like bodybuilders. Peak heart rate at 175. So I guess my heart is pumping. But I definitely feel the lactic acid in my legs. Ah. 1.88. Come on, Shady. Come on, Shady. Almost there. I just gotta get to the top of that hill a bit to be sure. For 2. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. They gave need everything to finish it. Finish this uphill anyway. All right, we'll see if we start lagging again. So we're back to where we started. Now I'm feeling the heart. Well, I just got back, so yeah, I kind of expect that. I really Scummy, I wish you were there a bit ago. I think it was running smooth, but back here in the park by the lake, there's a lot of trees, so I think reception is bad. Oh, I definitely felt like my calf was gonna, which is very annoying. It might be a little run session, but it's too nice. It's like 73. It's way too nice to take advantage of it. And wanting to test the GoPro, but extreme out in the boonies. And my thought was to run today and do a leg workout tomorrow, or do you think I'll do a leg workout today and run tomorrow? My guess was if I did legs today, I wouldn't run tomorrow. It's still kind of cool the rest of the week, but not as cool. So I figured we'd take this opportunity, give it a test. I'm debating taking you in the truck, to be honest, driving you back and see if the signal improves. Try not to dodge myself. But we'll try. Pretty sure you're the only one who's paying attention. I can always take the video down, because other than people I know, I don't think anyone's in here. Just set you here. I definitely could use some more cardio. Hello? It says trust stream instead of test stream. Whoops. I fuck. Now, good practice, guys, is to get a proper cool down. But I am individually an athlete with no coach, so I'm turning the AC on and driving home. we can walk it off at the park or something. Let's get in town and see if our reception gets better. That's a W. My lap. Jeez. As you can see, flat. Scummy, you've been before. Well, your reception here, Boo. Boonies here. Still, we're still out in the country. I wonder if hotspot is even worse when you're moving. The mic is somewhat decent. But I was looking at the that you can get. God, are they expensive? Like, I thought clip on my, those were the 7th. Those are, that's why they're like $100. Dude, the rank 1 mic is like almost $400. It's like $340. Like, holy crap. Terrible. And wait a minute. Like, I know I'm buffering on my own stream, so I'm just gonna keep talking, and we're gonna see if there's a point that gets clear. Another here. Got sweat. And dude, we might just have to more things as well. Like internet boosters and stuff. One thing I bet I can do is, I'm lagging. Keep talking. One thing I bet I can do is go in my backyard and film out there and be on my Wi-Fi. And then we could stabilize the secondary reason for getting this is the stabilization and image quality. My first reason was it just looks thinking, and then more plug and play. And so I was hoping it would require less equipment in that sense. Alright, Scummy, are you still there?
we're getting closer to town here. And so I'm really hoping that we start getting a better signal. I don't think we have a better signal. It's still lagging, isn't it? I think hotspots can only be so good in Nebraska, especially. I'm gonna have to watch this footage back, which means I'm gonna have to listen to my own voice on this microphone, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. Also, my allergies are kind of killing me, so I apologize for the sniffling. If you can even hear it with the lag, I don't know. Don't worry, we're not going straight home either. We're not that stupid to dox ourselves like that. We're gonna go to a park first. A park that I like to skate around. And see if the signal works there. Because that's like majorly what I want to do with it, is the inline skating. I just thought it might be a little interesting to take it on a run and show our impressive black cornfields out this way. That one's honestly not the nicest. No offense, whoever farms that. This next one's a bit better, to be honest. Okay, look at that. That nice farmland. This is where the best corn comes from, and with it, very good burgers. I'm told that people that have moved away from here, burgers seem better here. I do intend to move to Washington State, so we'll find out. But I guess because our cows are corn-fed, it tastes different. Yo, Scummy, are you in here? Test, test, test. We have 5G right now in town again. Linda, what's up? We're testing out the GoPro. We just went for a 2-mile run out in the country. Now I'm driving towards home. I'm gonna go to this park that I like to skate around on my inline skates and see if we have a good signal or if we lag, because we were lagging out in the country. So we're using our hotspot. I want to see how it is. I bet I for sure can connect to my Wi-Fi in my backyard and like grill and stuff like that, and maybe do like campfire. But I don't know about around the park. I'm hoping it's fine, because I know I've been on call with people before, like in Discord, and while I'm skating, and sometimes I go roboty and cut out. So I'm guessing that's the signal. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Actually, it's literally the right side of the road. Literally. So, boom. It was so trippy when I was in Australia. So Linda, fun fact, I don't know if Sloth has told you this yet, but I flew out to Australia for almost 2 weeks, and I actually met Sloth in person, and it was so trippy because obviously they drive on the left side of the road and I'm used to the right side. So there are a couple times where we get to an intersection and to be turning, I'm like, oh my god, dude, we're about to crash, because I was like, they're on the wrong side. It was like a little mini panic, but it was obviously he was driving fine, like, but it's different. It's definitely different, and your instincts He did tell you? Yo, here at Linda, this is also what we're famous for in Nebraska. It's corn. A lot of corn. One of the most produced corn. I can't remember what we are. I think we were number one at one point. I think we're either 2 or 4th or something for the most corn yield in the United States. So I have one of Gummy's friends. So Gummy, fun fact, if you've ever seen me play with her, she's from Alaska, and one of her Alaskan friends calls me Corn Boy. Okay, so the responses and that I have 5G, I think as long as I actually have a 5G signal on my phone, it seems to be working. It's a little bit of a shame that out there I couldn't get a signal. I'm really anxious to see. Should we just take a walk, Linda? We'll take a walk. I have 12% phone battery left. That should be plenty. We're gonna take a walk around this park when I get there. And it's about a mile. And that's what I really like to skate around. And then I'll usually go around the college as well. But I think the signal will be better at the college than it is around this park. I think. I also think, low-key, that I can connect to the Wi-Fi on campus at the college. Because when I was at the park last time, it gave me the option to connect to that one, but I failed to connect to it. But obviously I was not at the college, I was just close to it. But they had a guest one. So, fingers crossed. I think the inline skating's gonna be nice and smooth too. And I was very impressed. I'm gonna go back and watch the running. I think when I ran past a certain road, the signal cleared up a bit. But I think the image stabilization on this is pretty good. No way. Dude, we're sending it. There's a train coming. I shouldn't have gone there, but I wasn't gonna wait. It's not bad at all, Scummy. Let's go. I should not have gone under those arms, but I'm a bit of a rebel. You would get in the wrong side. That reminds me, there was like was it James Bond? Spy movie or something? Was no, it was Sherlock Holmes, where and he's on the other side, whatever. So I drove. Right now I'm. He's also. So this is actually went to. I'm gonna try not to dog. You know. It's not a secret that I went to this college. People want to college, they found out. And honestly, if they really wanted to, dude, if someone really wanted to figure out who I was, it would be so easy, dude. I'm not that private. And I also did cross country and track, and won physics awards. Like, everyone was very gracious. I don't know how, but I kept getting more and more scholarships and grants. Like, I got physics awards at the end of the year. It was great. It's a blessing. And it would be just 100 here or there. And then I'd me thing with I drove past the park, bro. And we're gonna do a circle. I would do a dinner basically to whoever like gave it to us. But yeah, so anyways, there's a lot of things. If you searched up my name and the college I went to, I feel like you could probably find me, because like, but it's kind of popular, kind of a big deal. Just kidding. But and this is also loop. Is also where I usually run. I kind of wanted to run out and gravel, one, to show off the lovely cornfields, and two, because ones have been bothering me. The gravel is a little bit softer than the pavement, so less. Here, that middle thing in the middle was not there before. There used to be a giant tree there that they took down and put that there. There's also a lot of ducks. What would I do? I live on the other side of the world? Yeah, thank you. I'm a little embarrassed by, in a way, right? Like, I feel mine I gotta work on, but how well I did in school, physics and stuff, and I'm not using my degree at all. But all right. Oh. All right, so this is where we usually skate. Let's walk the other way around than we usually do. I should have got my other arm. It's time to figure that out. Thing is, I'm almost 30. So it still feels, and it's not just that, it's that comparison is the thief of happiness, right? But there are people that I helped, that I tutored, that I helped with homework on, like helped with test preps, things like that. Basically, to put it bluntly, I did better than at the school, but they're doing much better jobs than me now. I am, yeah. That's my one thing, is that I'm at least feel happy. Yeah, actually I took Gummy around this park too for a walk before, but oh, also that speed limit sign, that's miles per hour. That's not kilometers, people. Probably like, that's a slow speed limit. Yeah, it's very nice actually. It's a little bit Filled with muck over there a little bit in the down here. We'll walk down. Screw it. The trees are really beautiful. Fun fact, it's really funny. You know how online, Linda, actually I don't know if you know this or not, since you don't actually game yourself, but one of the insults of people that play the game too much and stuff is to touch grass, which, by the way, boom, in your face. Secondly, the fun fact about me is I'm actually allergic to grass pollen and tree pollen. So I'm like, I would, but I'm allergic. No, but I still do. And you know, it depends. If it's pollinating, it's much worse. And I take allergy pills every day. But we still out here. The funny thing is, when I was in Australia, I was barefoot with wobbly, so I was on the other side of Australia. I went on both sides. Or no, that wasn't the other side. That was still on the same side as Sloth, but like still a flight away. I don't know. It was the Golden Coast, but we walked out barefoot, and usually because of my allergies, I'll actually get like hives on my feet from walking in grass if I do it too much, and I felt nothing there. And I'm risking it being out there. My nose is I'm already sniffling a little bit more than I'd like to, but so I could go around more that way. The full length around is a mile roughly, because I did cross country and we did mile repeats out here. I know for a fact from my GPS watch it's actually like 0.95 miles. It's not quite a mile. Look at the squirrels, dude. Mosquito trying to bite me. But yeah, I've been pretty happy though, Linda, I would say. And even getting to make any money at all. Oh my god, my phone's at 5%, guys. If I stop responding to you, it's because I can't see you. Being able to make anything, playing games and streaming and hanging out with you guys, the amount of people I've met online has been lovely. And honestly, like when I went to move out to grad school, I went to a different state by myself, and that's when I found streaming. Because I was, honestly, it was COVID, and it was my first time living out of state by myself. That, on top of it being COVID, making it harder to make friends and stuff, I was lonely. And then I found streaming. I actually met another Australian, Bougie 602, and what happened, this is gonna be the craziest thing. I really wish I could read your chats a bit better here. I have to look closely and I can, but this is crazy. So I started watching her after, okay, so there was a YouTuber that I really liked on Apex that I looked up to, and he streams on Twitch. So I found him on Twitch. I feel like I gotta watch some of his live gameplay to see what I can learn and see if I can pick up some, you know, some things, you know, trying to get good. And then he hosted this Bougie person, and she was having a blast. She did like marbles on stream. Like you could just like put a command to enter the game and your marbles would randomly race. It was a hoot. And then I thought that was cool. So then I hung out in her stream all the time. You know, like I said, I was lonely, and so I was doing that a lot, and it was great. I love it. So I definitely feel a lot less lonely, even if I don't always hang out with people in real life. It's been better lately. I've been getting out more and whatnot. But anyways, this was COVID time, so it was hard. And then I became a mod for her on Twitch, and she randomly got into a game with Sloth. Randomly. They were just teammates. Just random teammates. And she told me that he was cool, and that I should go check him out on Twitch because he was really cool. And he had 1 viewer, and I went in and I started hanging out with Sloth every day, and now I've met him in person, and obviously we're real close now. All right, I think I'm not gonna walk around the whole length of the park. Here we got a duck right here. The ducks get, oh my God, look, it's got little baby ducks. Can you see that?